Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, MBC Lifestyles Diary. My name is Marie. I live in New York and I love fashion, travel, and cultural events, and I'm asking you to join me on the adventure. I was 4 years old when we migrated from Haiti to New York City. I have no memory of goodbyes or a plane. My memory exists of living with my mother, my tante Paula, and my cousins Emmanuel and Pierre. I have brief, distinctive memories, but they exist independently. They each stand as a moment in time. Some of those memories are the birth of my brother Bernard, his nanny that took care of him. I remember my cousins. I remember living with Manuel and following him everywhere and getting into trouble with him. I remember Carnival. I remember that my father had gone ahead of us to New York City and that I missed him terribly. And the reason we ended up living with my Aunt Paula is because her husband had also gone to New York. The men had gone ahead to get jobs and prepare the way for their families. So, besides missing my dad, life seemed to continue as normal, surrounded by my family on both sides, my mom and my dad's side. When I grew older and listened to the family history, then I understood how the family had started migrating. And the majority of the people that migrated were on my mother's side. My dad's family stayed. They stayed in Haiti. They had their roots in Haiti, and they did not see living abroad as a choice. But my mom's side of the family, her brother Carl had gotten a chance to study at Columbia, so he and his wife migrated first. Then my uncle Rico migrated with his wife Gladys, but that was also because of some tragedy on my Aunt Gladys' side. Her father had been killed by the government. So in saying that, it's time to realize that it was also a frightening time in Haiti, and that's where a lot of people migrated out. In the course of their lives, my mom had gone to Canada to study nursing, so there's pictures of her doing that. And my dad had gone to Colombia first in order to migrate to the United States. Suddenly, we are in New York. I remember we lived with my Uncle Henry and my Aunt Yama and my cousins Maggie and Chantal. At that point in time, my brother was 9 months old and so was Chantal. We lived on 62nd Street and 2nd Avenue. At that time, I didn't realize it was a one-bedroom apartment with a sofa bed in the living room. I just remember happiness. Then we moved to Astoria in Queens. That new apartment reunited me with my cousins Emmanuel and Pierre. We had the room in the front. My Aunt Paula and her husband Andre had the back room, and my Aunt Josette would come stay once in a while. Her room was behind a curtain in the dining room. The next move was to a large apartment in Woodside. To me, this place was huge, and across the way lived my Uncle Henry and my Aunt Yama, now with my cousins Maggie, Chantal, and Michelle. Those times were glorious. Lots of parties, lots of family and friends in this huge space. Because now it was a 2-bedroom apartment. My aunts came to stay. My Aunt Josette, my Aunt Paula, and my Aunt Carmel. Sometimes all at once, sometimes one. But I just remembered that they shared the room with me and my brother. And I got to listen to my aunts talk and gossip and play French romantic music on the radio. Also, my Uncle George, returning from the Vietnam War, got the sofa bed in the living room. It was there I started to listen to the conversations of my aunts and uncles. In these conversations, they would reminisce about Haiti. They thought a lot about home. They kept some of the traditions of home: big family gatherings, big parties, trips to the beach were a caravan. As the single aunts and uncles married, the family grew. As I listened to the stories, I started looking at the pictures from their past, but also being enamored of the life I saw them living. They were beautiful and glamorous. That's why I called them the beautiful ones. They were my inspiration and my role models. Men in suits, women in well-tailored dresses, updos, music, and dancing. This large family also provided lots of drama and love stories, better than the telenovelas. But that's for another vlog. If you enjoyed this, please remember to give it a thumbs up and remember to like, subscribe, and share.